immortality begins for most teams. We're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB and this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, you go over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Third down here, need 8 on play. Third and long, they're going to throw. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak it's Herbert. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
A gain of 1 yard. First down.
Again, Herbert will keep it. He has room past the 25. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's cut at the 4. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
For the Saints, first down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Sampson. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Herbert from the gun.
The 3-yard line.
And the defender comes away with it.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency. He's got to lead the way.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.
That's good.
On first down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Love out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to be touched down as he gets on the nod to pick up the first down.
it's a gain of 2. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big throw out wide by Love. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Throw left side, complete. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Brings up third and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the Saints 26-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It's White on the give. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good one. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air. In any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. They'll send him up the middle. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. It's New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. Down the left sideline he goes. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. So the long run, a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Here's Herbert.
At the 5-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. To tie this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We've set it down from 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Love from the gun. Catch made over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Play fake, it's Love. He's got a man left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
43 yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Right there to tack on a point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stouts all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. On the screen, this is Simpson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Hand off to Simpson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's a short gain of 1, and that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of a yard. And the Saints 1st down.
Play action now for Herbert. Finds his fullback. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert.
45-yard line.
He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sampson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. He's got to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Love now off the play action. That one's complete right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Saints offense and Dylan Sampson now to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd. It's Herbert. He beams one deep right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Love out of the shotgun. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll get it up to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Loves to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Packers take their first time out.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Escapes the defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the Saints 38-yard line.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
A 2-yard pickup.
Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Wright is good. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now it's, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should...
He's off to the races! Into the red zone! And it goes the distance! Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Right there's the danger of down coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. May not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 14.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Herbert now off the play fake. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it...
Motion the slot man right. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move. Set to go now from the 35. A handoff here to Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Catch made underneath by the back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints, first down.
They send a receiver in motion right.
First and 10 at the 46
Herbert on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Back to the air. Herbert. Cut out left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Play action now for Herbert. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 42.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Now Herbert to throw. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
To number 13.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Trying to get it with the option. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Ground here with Sampson. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Makes it third down and
To the air on third and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. From the left hash, this is from 47. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Lone back gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. They'll throw, third and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here comes Sampson. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the air this time, Herbert. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Gets him on the in route. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Back-to-back carries here. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Gain of 3 brings up third and 10.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints offense and Dylan Sampson now to begin another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27. Third down, 1 yard to go.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's good.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's Sampson on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Love. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hand off to the back. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the ticket.
Love out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down, Saints.
Herbert to throw once more. And Olave, back-to-back plays. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. First and 10. Here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Desperation time here. The catch is made near the edge. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's a dive up the middle. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. To the air with Love. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Brought down back at the 32.
They'll run it here on third down. And they get to him just in the nick of time to bring up fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Throwing on first is Herbert. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Good gain out past the 30. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 3 yards.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Herbert. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And dose of the hurry up here.
And the Saints, first down.
Herbert on first down. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Herbert now off the play fake. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Herbert throwing again. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
That's good for the Saints.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast. They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Saints.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Gets this one to Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's a design run. So this is a Packers win. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time in front of our eyes.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn. Damn.